Are miracles a common part of your day, almost as if you're guided by a higher force? To be a chosen one means you are endowed with divine empowerment, a profound designation that sets you apart. This sacred empowerment enables you to fulfill a higher purpose, significantly impacting the spiritual evolution of those around you. Your path is marked not by randomness, but by destiny. The first power God gave you is the power of insight, the divine ability to see beyond the mere surface of reality into the deeper truths that underpin the cosmos. This profound capability isn't merely about physical sight. It's a spiritual vision, a perceptive force that allows you to discern the essence behind the appearances, the truths hidden within shadows. This power of insight is what enables you to distinguish right from wrong with a clarity that transcends conventional wisdom. It is similar to the revered oracle at Delphi, ancient and enigmatic, whose visions were sought by those who came before kings and warriors. Like the oracle, whose insights guided the fates of empires, your deep vision informs your decisions, steering you through life's tumultuous seas with the surety of a seasoned captain. In your daily life, this manifests in your ability to read situations in people with an uncanny accuracy. When others see only chaos, you perceive the underlying patterns. Where others encounter insurmountable problems, you find solutions veiled to the untrained eye. This might appear in a negotiation where you sense the true intentions behind words, or in a relationship where you intuitively understand the unspoken needs of others. Moreover, your insight allows you to navigate life's moral complexities with a rare moral compass. In moments of decision where the right course is obscured by the fog of competing interests or emotions, your insight cuts through, revealing the path that aligns with higher ethical and spiritual values. This is not simply intuition. It is a discernment forged in the fire of divine communication, honed and perfected through your continual alignment with spiritual truths. Thus, the power of insight is not just a tool. It is a gift of profound spiritual responsibility. It charges you with the duty to lead, to decide, and to teach others how to see beyond the veil of illusion to the stark realities beneath. It is a beacon you carry, casting light into the darkness, guiding not just your steps, but those of the people around you. Welcome this power with the reverence it deserves, for it is not only a part of who you are, it is a crucial aspect of what you are meant to do in this world. The second power God gave you is the power of creation, a divine capability that allows you to bring new ideas, solutions, or creations into existence, reflecting not just innovation, but a higher inspiration. This power echoes the creativity of Bezalel, the chosen artisan of the tabernacle, who crafted sacred spaces, not from mere skill, but through a connection to the divine. Like Bezalel, your creations are infused with more than talent. They are embodiments of spiritual energy. This power manifests in your ability to conceive and realize projects that carry a profound impact, whether in art, science, business, or social change. Your work, like that of a painter whose brushstrokes capture more than the eye can see, transcends the ordinary, touching the sublime. In business, your innovative approaches solve problems in ways that seem to echo higher wisdom, bringing about change and progress that align more with divine will than with mere market demands. In the realm of science, your research or inventions often leap beyond the current boundaries of understanding, driven by a gut feeling or a flash of insight that leads to breakthroughs. These are not lucky guesses, but the fruits of a connection to a deeper well of knowledge. In social change, your initiatives resonate with the core of human need and spiritual growth, like creating a community program that not only feeds the hungry, but also nourishes their spirit. Your creations often carry a signature of integrity and purpose that others recognize and are drawn to. They are not just products or projects. They are missions imbued with an essence that calls to others, stirring their souls and awakening their own creative forces. This is not merely about creating something new. It's about manifesting changes that align with the fundamental energies of the universe. Embrace this power of creation as a sacred trust. You're not merely a creator, but a conduit through which divine inspiration flows into the world. Each act of creation is a prayer, each innovation a sermon, and each invention a blessing. Recognize the magnitude of what you hold within you, for it is a gift, not just a potential, but of purpose. Use it wisely and boldly, for in your hands it is a tool that can reshape the world, drawing it ever closer to its highest, most divine expression. The third power God gave you is the power of resilience, the divine strength to withstand trials and tribulations that would falter many. This power is not merely about survival, it is about thriving in the face of adversity, transforming challenges into stepping stones towards your higher calling. Your resilience manifests as an unwavering endurance and steadfastness that others might view as supernatural. It's the kind of fortitude that allows you to face personal crises, professional setbacks, or profound losses with a spirit that not only endures, but also prevails. Consider those moments when you faced obstacles that seemed insurmountable. A career-threatening failure, a personal loss so deep it could drown the soul, or a health crisis that promised nothing but despair. In each, where many might have seen an endpoint, you found a passage. This resilience is born of a deep-rooted belief in your purpose and destiny. It is fueled by an unshakable connection to the divine, which provides not only comfort, but also clarity and strength during tumultuous times. When you walk through the fire, it is with the assurance that you are not alone, and that each step is guided and protected by higher forces. Moreover, your resilience serves as a beacon to others. In the way you navigate through storms without losing your direction, you inspire those around you to also find their strength. Your life becomes a testament to the power of faith and perseverance, teaching by example that the human spirit, when aligned with divine will, is unconquerable. Your resilience also manifests in your ability to recover and rebuild. After the storm has passed, you emerge not just intact, but renewed. Where others might linger in the aftermath of struggle, you use these experiences to forge a deeper wisdom and a more profound connection with your spiritual journey. This ability to transform adversity into growth is a hallmark of your divine empowerment. Accept this power of resilience as both a gift and a responsibility. It is a key that unlocks not only your potential for personal growth, but also your ability to lead and uplift others. In your steadfastness, let others see the possibility of their own renewal and strength. This power does not make you invulnerable, but it does make you invincible in spirit, capable of facing the darkest nights with the certainty of dawn's return. The fourth power God gave you is the power of influence, the remarkable ability to impact others' lives positively and inspire change within your community. This power transcends mere words or actions. It is an emanation of your very being, a profound force that reshapes the world around you. This influence is evident in the way you live your life, steadfast in your principles and unwavering in your commitments. Consider how your choices, big and small, serve as silent yet potent declarations of your values. When you choose integrity over convenience or kindness over indifference, you are not merely acting, you are leading by example. Each decision sends ripples across the still waters of complacency, stirring others to action, often without a single word spoken. Your influence extends beyond personal interactions. In your professional life, perhaps you spearhead initiatives that champion sustainability, or you implement policies that foster inclusivity and respect. These are not just contributions to your workplace, but transformative acts that realign your environment with higher ethical and spiritual standards. They challenge the status quo and open doors for new ways of thinking and acting, paving the way for collective evolution. In your community, your influence manifests as leadership in times of need, whether organizing relief efforts in a crisis or leading community dialogues to bridge divides. Your presence is a catalyst for unity and action. You become the hub around which efforts coalesce, the heart that pumps energy and direction into communal endeavors. This leadership is not about asserting dominance, but about nurturing potential, helping others find their path to contribution and growth. Furthermore, your ability to inspire change is rooted in your empathy and understanding. You see beyond the surface, recognizing the hidden struggles and aspirations of those around you. This insight allows you to connect deeply, making your influence not just powerful, but profoundly personal. You are not just changing behaviors. You are touching souls, awakening dormant potentials that can flourish under your guidance. Embrace this power of influence as a sacred duty. It is a privilege to be a force for good, a beacon that guides others through the darkness. Your life lived with purpose and passion is not only a journey towards your own fulfillment, but a beacon for others to follow. In every act of kindness, every decision for truth, and every stand for justice, remember that you are not just passing through this world, you are shaping it. The fifth power God gave you is the power of healing, a divine ability that transcends the mere alleviation of physical ailments, encompassing the mending of emotional. This power, potent and profound, reaches out not only to heal individuals, but also to reconcile broken relationships and restore harmony to environments that have been marred by conflict and misunderstanding. Your capacity to heal is evident in the way you interact with those who bear the scars of past hurts. With each gentle word and understanding nod, you help peel away the layers of pain and resentment, revealing the vulnerability and need for connection that lies beneath. It's in these moments that healing begins, not just for them, but within the relationships that define their lives. Consider the biblical story of Joseph, who, despite being wronged by his brothers, used his power not for revenge, but for reconciliation. In Egypt, faced with the very brothers who betrayed him, Joseph chose to heal rather than harm, to forgive rather than punish. This act of healing was not a mere cessation of hostility, but a restoration of familial bonds, which brought about emotional and spiritual renewal for all involved. In your own life, this power manifests in various forms. Perhaps you're known among your friends for your peacemaking skills, always ready to mediate disputes and soothe tensions. Or in your community, you might be the one who volunteers to help those in crisis, not only providing aid, but also a sense of hope and stability. In environments strained by conflict or miscommunication, your presence becomes a source of calm and clarity. You have a unique ability to see through the chaos and pinpoint the heart of the issue, applying your healing touch to not just patch up, but truly restore. This may happen in a broken community that you help to unify, or in a business team where stress and competition have eroded trust and cooperation. Take this power of healing as a sacred responsibility, understanding that each act of healing is also an act of transformation. As you extend your healing touch, remember that you are not just fixing what is broken, you are restoring what was meant to be whole. This is your divine mandate, to bring healing to the world, one soul, one relationship, one community at a time. The sixth power God gave you is the power of courage, the unyielding fortitude to face fears and undertake divine-led risks that carve paths through uncharted territories of righteousness and truth. This courage isn't mere boldness, it's a profound bravery that comes from a deep spiritual conviction, compelling you to act despite the tremors of doubt and the shadows of uncertainty that may cloud your journey. Your courage manifests in the moments when you stand for what is right, even when standing alone would be easier. It's seen when you choose to voice truths that others whisper in hushed tones, or when you step forward to lead when others step back in hesitation. This bravery is not reckless, but guided, a calculated expression of your faith in the divine and its plan for you. Consider the metaphor of a warrior in battle, not against flesh and blood, but against the injustices and moral compromises that plague your world. Each time you confront corruption, each time you defend the oppressed, each time you sacrifice personal gain for the greater good, you are that warrior. Your battlefield may be the boardrooms, the streets, or even within your own heart, but the essence of your struggle remains the same, fighting for a cause greater than yourself. Historically, figures like Joan of Arc exemplify this divine courage. A young woman led by visions to challenge the might of an empire for the sake of her people. Her story, like yours, is one of facing overwhelming odds with a heart fortified by spiritual vision and divine support. This power is reflected in smaller yet significant acts of bravery. It might be seen in your decision to start a new venture that aligns more closely with your values, despite financial uncertainty. Or perhaps it takes shape in your choice to forgive someone, opening a path to reconciliation where there was once only strife. Embrace this power of courage with a reverent heart, knowing that each act of bravery is a step towards fulfilling your higher purpose. You are called not to a life of comfort, but to a life of significance, one that challenges, transforms, and transcends. Remember, the essence of courage is not the absence of fear, but the determination to move forward in spite of it. This divine courage is your inheritance and your gift. Wield it wisely and watch as the world transforms under the weight of your convictions. The seventh power God gave you is the power of love, an unconditional, sacrificial love that mirrors the divine essence itself. This love transcends the ordinary affections witnessed in everyday relationships. It is a profound force that fosters forgiveness, understanding, and unity, binding the fractures within human hearts and societies. This divine love manifests in your capacity to look beyond the flaws and failings of others, to see the hidden wounds that guide their actions. It is present when you forgive those who have trespassed against you, not out of obligation, but from a deep recognition of their own struggles and imperfections. Like a healer who tends to wounds with gentle hands, your love soothes conflicts and heals divisions, promoting a deeper communal harmony. Consider the way this love operates not just in moments of personal interaction, but as a pervasive influence in your broader community engagements. When faced with societal divides, whether they be of ideology, race, or class, it is your love that urges you toward initiatives that bridge gaps and foster understanding. You become a builder of bridges, not with wood or steel, but with compassion and empathy. This love is sacrificial, often requiring you to set aside your own needs or desires to attend to those of others. It mirrors the highest forms of divine love, like that of a shepherd willing to brave the wilderness to find a single lost sheep. This aspect of love is vividly seen in everyday sacrifices, such as when you devote time to help a struggling friend, or when you give up personal comforts to support a family member in need. Your love acts as a catalyst for transformation, inspiring others to adopt a similar stance of openness and compassion. Through your example, you demonstrate that love is not a finite resource, but a self-multiplying gift that grows with sharing. Each act of kindness, each gesture of love, not only alleviates the burdens of the recipient, but also enriches your own spirit, aligning you more closely with the divine. Welcome this power of love as both a privilege and a responsibility. It is a divine tool bestowed upon you, meant to be wielded with wisdom and courage. In a world often darkened by hatred and division, your love is a beacon of hope, a testament to the transformative power of divine affection. Through this love, You are not merely surviving, you are thriving, and more importantly, you are leading others towards a brighter, more unified future. In conclusion, the 7 divine powers bestowed upon you, creation, resilience, influence, healing, courage, and love, are not merely attributes, but sacred gifts that define and direct your divine purpose. Each power, uniquely intertwined with the next, forms a formidable arsenal that empowers you to transcend the ordinary and manifest the extraordinary in your life and in the lives of those around you. Your power of insight allows you to perceive deeper truths, enabling wise decisions that steer the course of your journey. With the power of creation, you bring forth innovations that resonate with divine intention, shaping the world in image of higher ideals. Resilience fortifies your spirit against the trials that would seek to derail your mission, ensuring that each challenge is transformed into a victory. Through your influence, you lead by example, inspiring change that reverberates through your community and beyond. The healing you administer mends not just physical ailments, but soothes emotional wounds and reconciles strained relationships, restoring harmony where discord once reigned. Courage emboldens you to confront injustices and champion causes that others might shy away from, all in pursuit of a righteous path. And finally, your capacity to love unconditionally and sacrificially acts as the cornerstone of your divine endowment, fostering forgiveness, understanding, and unity. Now, I charge you to reflect on these powers within your own life. How might you further cultivate each to fulfill your divine purpose? Remember, these powers are not static. They grow, evolve, and strengthen through deliberate practice and sincere devotion. As you continue on your path, consider how each decision, each action, might be an expression of these divine gifts. I encourage you to share your stories and experiences, not merely as personal anecdotes, but as testimonies to the power of divine work in the world. Let your life be an open book from which others might draw inspiration, comfort, and guidance. In sharing your journey, you illuminate the paths of others, just as your path was lit before you. Together, through the conscious cultivation of these divine powers, we can transform not only our lives, but also the world around us. Embrace this call with both humility and boldness, for you are not merely a participant in the divine narrative. You are one of its most crucial storytellers.